So I think most of you are pretty familiar with this routine, but I'm going to try a bit of an experiment and see how it goes. So I have no idea how long this is going to last or how successful it will be. So without further ado, let's play a game and then get on with further fun, as it were. Alright. Let's start by just doing everything green. I like green. Trees, leaves, all of that. Hey, and we got lucky. One black peg means green's in there. Of course, we have no idea which position, but we know green is in the puzzle. So let's arbitrarily choose that position. And let's add, I'm going to call this color turquoise because it pleases me to do so. So, okay, we know that turquoise is in the puzzle. We also know that one of those colors happens to be in the right position. One of them is in the puzzle, but in the wrong position. Well, it may be overstating the obvious, but green cannot be in the correct position because turquoise would have nowhere to go. So, one of those four turquoise must be correct. And green can't be there. It must be in one of those four positions as well. So, let's just put green there, turquoise there, and let's introduce the darker shade of blue, which I think I'll just call blue. Well, 2 white pegs in our score. That indicates to us that dark blue or blue is not in the puzzle, and neither of green or turquoise are in the correct position. So let's simply move them one over each, and now introduce purple. Okay. Wow. Purple is not in the puzzle. Somewhat disappointing, as purple is one of my favorite colors. But it's not in the puzzle. Oh darn. So let's move green and turquoise over one more, and let's introduce, shall I call that color magenta? Is that right? Maybe fuchsia, something like that. Let's see. Well, we know that this, what am I going to call it? Magenta. I don't know if that's actually accurate, but I like saying magenta. it's in there. I'm going to say I think it's correct. I don't know. I have no reason to believe that it is, but I only know that one of the three colors is in the right place. Let's arbitrarily choose that guy. If that is true, that means green and turquoise still need to try another spot. And those are the last two spots for them to try. So if the white pegs do indeed refer to those two pegs, then they've got to go there. So even if I didn't correctly guess on magenta, i.e. maybe it goes there, these gotta give me two black pegs. Otherwise I've got to come back to this row and reevaluate. Okay, so what are we going to stick in here? How about red? You'll notice I'm kind of just going along in an order there. Not that it matters. Wow. So I guessed correctly with magenta. So magenta goes here. Turquoise goes here. Green goes there. Now, red is in here, but we don't know which of those two spots, so I'm going to arbitrarily choose the left bit and then introduce orange. Nope. Well, let's stick with the ones we know for sure. Magenta, turquoise, green. Well, no for sure, because we do know for sure. Since we know red is in the puzzle, or in the solution to the puzzle, it has to go right there. It's the only place left. And the only color left to select from is in fact the yellow. Well, yellow is sort of like gold, right? And it's also one of my favorite colors. Golly, I seem to have a lot of favorite colors. Anyway, before I even click this, I'm pretty confident. Actually, not even pretty confident. This is gonna say code cracked. Yay, code cracked. Wow, the crowd goes wild. Golly, silly. Okay, so now what I want to do is let's not have that. Let me go to here. I want to say, there we go. I want this thing here. Snipping tool. I think that's automatically rectangular, yes. New. Oops, why did I do that? There we go. That's what I want. Okay. And let's take, yeah, I want those just groovy. Okay, now let's save this. I'm gonna call this, see, I tried this once before to make sure what I thought was gonna work, but I didn't really do anything with it, so let's do this. Alright. Voila. That should be done with that. I don't think we need this anymore, so, well, we'll leave it there just in case. Let's go to GIMP. For those of you who are into graphic arts may know GIMP. Yeah, I first used it when I used to pretty much only be a Linux user, but I'm too lazy nowadays, so I use Windows 7, I guess is what I have now. Oops, what happened? Where did it go? Oh, there we go. Anyway, I am not really a graphic artist. I just remembered from way back when that GIMP was particularly, it seemed to be useful and then do a lot of cool things that I have not necessarily any skill at, but I figured this might be fun and give us some cool results, and if nothing else, you guys would have something weird to stare at while you listen to me babble about who knows what. Okay, so I want to do the rectangle tool, and I want to go like this, I think. Yeah, there we go. And I want to use the fill tool. And here I want to do this. Let me get this eyedropper guy. And I want to use... let me redo that. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that's good enough, we'll see. Okay, so now let's see if this is going to do what I think it's going to do. Yay, it does. Alright, so I think some of you might already be able to guess at what I'm trying to do here, but I'm just going to make a weird, goofy little picture based upon the colors that came out from doing the puzzle. It's art, man. Isn't that cool? Okay, so let's go back to this thing here. Now, do I want to do this? That's a rectangle. Or do I want to do it as something else? I don't know, really. Yeah, let's just do it as rectangles. Why not? Yeah, let's go ahead, guys. I'm doing this. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. And let's put some green there. And now let's do another little rectangle. That's good enough, I think. And so let's use the pink guy here. Let's do that there. Okay. I don't know, maybe this will be really boring for you guys. But I suppose if you're interested in just being lulled to sleep, that might be exactly what you want. Alright, and let's fill this in with some green there. And what do you know? Kinda looks, I don't know what that looks like. Okay, and now I think I can just connect these all the way down to there. Okay, now let's fill that in. Voila. Alright. Who do we want to do next? How about light blue? I guess that makes the most sense. So let's go ahead and do another rectangle. And I guess let's go like from there to there. I don't know. That's close enough to the edge there. I don't know. As I said before, I'm not really a graphic artist sort of a guy. And let's... that looks like it's probably a good spot. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Hey, we got some turquoise maybe turquoise wasn't the right color. Maybe it's more like sky blue, turquoise, I don't know. Yippee-yi-yay. Okay. So let's make another rectangle. There to there. And let's fill that in. Ooh, sky blue, turquoise, whatever. I don't know, I wish I could do some weird, cool Bob Ross-like patter about something, but I don't know, these are just little rectangles, so I don't really have any stories about cool little squirrels or bushes with twigs or any of that stuff, but and for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Google Bob Ross. He's pretty much the king of ASMR. Yay. Okay. So let's do another little rectangle. This will go right there. And I realize this isn't as cool and groovy as Bob's painting. I mean, even if you don't care for his style or the genre of painting he does, he's just freaking cool. He's like the most mellow guy ever on the planet. Okay, one more of these colored. Go right there. Okay, let's fill that in. I think this is the last of this guy, or that color. Okay, so now what are we going to do? Which colors next? How about the dark blue? We'll just kind of go in the same order we guessed in. Let's do this here. Alright. Yeah, that'll be cool. Oh, let's go to this. I want to pick a different color. Oops, let's get the eyedropper. Eyedropper. Let's sample kind of something. There we go. That looks really cool, I think. And feel free to disagree with me because it's not going to matter. I'm the one doing the clicking of the colors. Okay, so da-da-da. Yep, let's just fill that in. There we go. Now let's make another rectangle for another dark blue rectangle here. And let's fill that in. Ooh. Now let's do purple, but let's go ahead and draw the rectangle. Okay, let's fill that in. Oops, let's change our color. There we go. Let's go. You know, I could just have, no, I guess it fades out there, doesn't it? Alright, let's try this here. Down there, I want it to be kind of dark. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that should be cool. Yeah, I like that. Da, 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 da. Okay, and nope. Move that over a little bit and expand it a bit. About like that. That should be cool. Just like in Bob's world, there's no mistakes. I guess what's he say? Happy accidents. Although since this is just weird rectangles, I'm not even sure how you could argue about a mistake at all, but okay, goofiness aside, or continued, or whatever. Let's move on and do this one. Let's go from all the way up there and come all the way down like that. That'll be cool. Now let's go to this not? Okay, cool. And let's do this right there. There we go. Now let's do the fill thing with that guy there. Okay, red is next, so let's get the rectangle guy. And do red like that. And let's do the fill tool. Get a color. I want to choose the eyedropper guy. And let's pick, I don't know, like that. Yeah, that's good enough. Bingo. Okay, let's fill that guy there. Hey, that's kind of cool. I like that kind of almost brick red. I don't know. I'm not the best with a vocabulary of names of colors, but I can do goofiness and have some fun here. Da, da, da. Okay, let's go like that. Okay. Go to the fill tool. Fill that in like that. Alright, let's do one last red triangle. So we'll go from up here down to there. We don't want to cover up the orange guy entirely, so that's good enough. Go to the fill tool. Go like that there. Okay. Back to the rectangle. I'm gonna go right here. Actually, let's move that up a little bit. And then go like that. Yeah, there we go. Let's do this guy. Change our color. Oops, let's get the eyedropper. Select from about there. And you know, it looks more tan than orange, but you know, it'll be good enough for making little rectangles. Voila, there you go. Yeah, it actually looks nice. Okay. One last square, rectangle, whatever. And it will go right here. There we go. Do the fill tool. Get the color. Get the eyedropper. And get yellow. Yeah, that looks good. And then fill that in there. Okay. Okay, now what do I want to do with this thing? I want to... What do I want to do? Let's do this first off. Let's select none. So I'm looking at this. Let's not have the fill tool. What do I want to do with this? I think... See, now here comes the problem because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. What do these things each do? That's a scale tool, rotate tool. Actually, is there like a crop tool, alignment tool, scissors select tool? Maybe I should use this guy. Rectangle select tool. Let's just go like this. Okay. Let's copy that. Okay. What else do I should be able to paste as a new image? What do you know? Here we go. I want the magenta on the top or the bottom. Let's do it this way. Hey, I like that. Okay, so I'm going to do this file. What are we going to save this as? Save as... where am I going to? Okay. Under videos, ASMR, CodeBreaker. What am I going to name this? Let's just call tangles, I don't know, whatever, that's good enough. There we go. Okay. Now what I want to do actually is export it. Let's see, I want to do it as JPEG. Where the hell is that thing? There we go, JPEG. There we go. I'll just do it like that. Rectangles is good enough. And I just want to keep it all the freaking same. There we go. Yippee-yay. So I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to stick this into my video editor as an image and then maybe do some goofy sound effects or something for a short bit of time and maybe some kaleidoscope nonsense. I don't know what I'll try. But anyway, so that's the gist of it. So I guess stay tuned to see whatever I decide to do with this when I actually put it into video post. And I hope this was, I don't know what I hope. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was relaxing. I hope somehow it was worth your time. And